When will you have kids?
But
It's edible. Oh, that's fun.
look at our cute little house.
When you get in arguments, how do you guys work it out?
Oh,
This is a good one.
that will help.
Eating will solve a lot of issues.
Yeah. Hey
Welcome
guys.
to the channel.
Welcome to our channel.
Another week, another video.
Yep. Today we are going to be building a gingerbread house. We've already started decorating it, but we're going to finish decorating it and answering your questions.
You guys sent in a bunch of questions like what? Like a week ago?
A week ago over on Instagram, I asked what you wanted to know more about us, and we would answer them, and we figured we would make it a little more exciting by decorating a gingerbread house as we go.
But this is no normal gingerbread house.
No.
This is an Oreo and chocolate themed flavored gingerbread house.
So, like, you actually want to eat it.
Yes.
We got, like, a
Doesn't
whole
taste like cardboard?
bowl. Yeah, Oreos.
At least chocolate cardboard.
Your regular candies. And obviously frosting that I will probably eat more of than actually goes on here. So.
But we
Let's
want to
go.
thank you guys quick. Thank you for the questions. They're very personalized to us, and we can tell you guys are really engaging with us. So we appreciate it. Hopefully we can get to know you guys just as much as you're getting to know us. So
Yeah. I think our comments are turned off because this is supposedly a kids channel, whatever. So if you have anything you want to tell us or ask us, head over to our Instagram. At the end of the video, you will see all of our Instagram handles there. So go ahead.
you bet.
Let's start
We have
asking.
quite a few questions, so we're going to kind of go.
We're gonna do like a
We're
rapid.
kind of going to go fast. Try to answer them good, but just go quick.
Falling off my chair.
So, all right, we're going to start out. First question, simple one. When will you have kids? Probably sooner than later. We're not exactly sure, but we're not
Yeah.
opposed to soon.
Yep.
So,
Let's just say. How should we say this? Let's just say. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's not always our timing.
It's not our timing. We're just patiently awaiting. Let's just
So.
say that. So, go
All
ahead.
right, next question. When you get in arguments, how do you guys work it out?
Oh.
This is a good one. This is a good
We
one.
actually are working on this today.
Today, every day, a lot of times.
Okay, let me explain who is what in an argument because I feel like we bounce back. But I am the one that is like, I get kind of angry quickly because he gets ornery and I just like to be happy. So when he's ornery, I get angry because I'm like, why the heck can we not just be happy? So then I get angry and then I have to cool down. So today I have been working on, instead of freaking out and getting upset, I calmly, what would you call it? Meditate for a second. I don't like sit in a weird little position and meditate, but I take 5 minutes to myself and just think about the situation and if it will matter in a few hours. And it normally doesn't.
So sometimes, don't be quick to forgive. Go give each other a hug and a kiss. Sometimes some people, and I think everybody at some point needs time to cool down too. So take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just cool down, think positive, but don't
Sometimes
be...
it's important to just kind of leave the situation where it is and maybe go outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air, or eat. That will help.
Eating will solve a lot of issues.
Yeah. And then
If you're
revisit the question.
Yeah.
Or not the question, the problem.
Quick to forgive, quick to love.
Yep.
We'll solve a lot of issues.
I think this is more like Gavin answering questions and I am building a gingerbread house. But I'm
That's
not
how you like
opposed. Okay.
Next one.
Next
Where
one.
would your dream vacation be? What about you?
Okay. Mine would be Alaska. I have 3 places that I really want to go. First, Alaska, Costa Rica, and then Hawaii. I haven't really got to travel out of the country very much. Not that Hawaii or Alaska is out of the country, but that's why I really want to go to Costa Rica because I need to get out. I need to experience. I haven't been out of the country since I was 4. We went on a cruise, but what would yours be?
Somewhere warm, somewhere with good food. I'm not too picky, but I do like
Uh-oh.
warm weather over colder weather, so
I dropped candy.
I'm not too picky. We got a couple questions we're going to blend together here because they're pretty close, but if we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, we will. All right, first question is, do you have any tips for a person just starting in the ag life? And another question was, they're curious if what I majored in college to be a horse trainer or whatever. First question is, I did not go to college, and you don't need to go to college to be a horse trainer in particularly. There are colleges where you can go and they have that field of equine science and horse training and things of that nature all over, different things. But to get started in the ag life, maybe the horse training business, they're kind of a little different, those two. But I think the same thing applies. You don't have to go to college. You can, and you can learn a lot. and you can go to school and take courses and you can learn a lot. But one of the things that got me into the horse training deal is just seeking out those who know more than you. Get yourself around some older guys that have been doing it for a while, that have a lot of horses that you can help them train, and yeah.
So I want to clear something up just so everyone is aware. We didn't go to college. We went to a tech school. So he went to be a welder and I did drafting. So, I mean, we still consider it like college. It's
a trade school.
Advanced learning.
Yeah, it's
like
a post-high school
education,
but it's for trades. So it's specialized, I guess.
Yep.
For what you're going to be doing. But, we're making some progress.
I gotta show you the
Gingerbread
front.
House.
Here, I don't think you can really see it. My luck, I'm gonna pick it up and it's gonna fall.
Smash it on the
Look
table.
how simple it is. That's okay.
How did you know he or she was the one?
You go first.
You just know. They say you know when you know, and it's true. The first time I met Gracie, the first time we went
I don't
out,
like that answer though. His
Okay.
face. I don't like that answer though because I feel like when people say that, everyone knows differently. So
that is true.
So for me, I knew that he was the one because he met my standards and I met his standards, hopefully. And it was just what I was looking for. Hopefully that if you are looking for a significant other, you have kind of an idea in your mind what you're looking for and what you won't settle for. Obviously, they're going to be different. Like, he is way different than what I imagined, but little did I know he's exactly what I needed and exactly what I wanted. So you have to be patient, think of what you want in your significant other, and work on yourself. Because that's how, when I found him, as soon as I was like, you know what, I need to take time to learn more about myself and be the better version of myself, I found
You
him.
found each other like the next day.
The next day,
Pretty
no.
much.
It takes time, it's a process, be patient. Okay.
For me, I feel though like I'm usually a pretty nervous person, awkward around any people that's new. And I hadn't even known her. I didn't go to school with her or anything. But we kind of met, and then on our first date, I was nervous.
We were 17.
I was pretty nervous at first, but then after we just got some alone time and just were talking, like all nerves went away. It was like kind of like you found a long lost friend, at least for me, which is a sign that I've never really
That's
felt
how
with
I felt.
anybody else. So everybody knows a little differently. Just be
Yeah, it'll be different for everyone.
open-minded.
So that's another thing. When you see couples on the internet, don't expect your relationship to be like that because you will never be happy. Just a reminder, I've caught myself doing that sometimes. Okay, go ahead. Next question.
How long have y'all been married? Like a year and a half?
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
And look at us
We've
giving
been
marriage
together-
advice.
Yeah, look at us go. No. We've been together, like dating, almost for 4 years.
Yep.
About 4 years. We've been married for like a year and a half of that. Engaged for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Dated for a while.
Okay, next
So here
question.
we go. How many children do you want to have? I think we've answered this in other ones, but like we'd be alright with like anywhere like 4 to 6 or more.
5
Whatever.
to 6.
5 to whatever.
5 to 6.
Anyway, more than less.
Oh, these windows are bad. Look, the first ones in the front are good. These side ones. Woo! Okay.
This one's kind of a fun one. I think this is more for me. But what is your favorite brand of cowboy hats? Because I like to wear a cowboy hat most
I
of the
knew
time.
you would like that.
If I'm out and about, I just like them. They
Not for us to
training
wear.
and just, I don't know. I prefer them over a Bobcat. My favorite brands, I like Resistol. American Hatco ones are nice. These ones this one I'm wearing, I got from Sparky Wallace at Cow Camp Supply. They're Amish made hats. Super nice. So go check him out too.
This isn't really a speed round like you said.
No, I'm not that fast.
Go quicker. We're gonna bore them.
This one's for you. How do you get started getting into modeling and clothing for boutiques and such?
Okay, I feel like I have kind of a rare situation because I wasn't really looking for it and I always wanted to do it, but I never got into it until I actually had a boutique reach out to me, Ruby Claire Boutique. I share a ton of their stuff on Instagram, so you probably already know who I'm talking about. But they actually reached out to me and said, hey, we would love for you to come model for us. We want you to come kind of like try out, whatever. So I tried out, I got the job, which I was super excited for. And now I have other boutiques reaching out to me, which is really fun. Even one in St. George that I kind of get to work with sometimes, which is super fun. Even though it's like 6 hours away, they are the sweetest people. On Instagram, their name is Hearst Clothing. I also share about them a lot. But
super nice people.
I saw one of the questions on here. Someone asked, "What does Gavin think about it?" And I would like to know what he thinks about it because I know that he supports it and he, like, you know. But I want to know more in depth. So, what do you think about it?
I think it's cool. It's fun. It's fun seeing your significant other do the things that they like and see their talents come out, and even talents you maybe particularly didn't know you had. So I support it, and I think it's pretty darn cool.
Thanks.
And also to add to that, just my perspective, from what I've seen her, how she's got into it, is just don't be afraid to start where you're at, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just start with where you are with what you have. Don't be afraid to ask people, and don't quit. And it's not always going to work out the first time, so just keep going. And
yeah.
Persistence has helped us and helped her in that specifically.
Yeah, it's not... Everyone's situation is going to be different. Sometimes you have to make a move. Sometimes someone else is going to. So if you know you want to get into that, you need to be the one to learn about it. There's so much to learn on YouTube, again. Or find a boutique and ask them. Say, hey, if you're ever looking for models. And slowly start to put together like a portfolio, as we call it. And then people can kind of see what you're into. And something that I do want to share is make sure that you do your style of clothing, because I've kind of run into that sometimes where I enjoy it, but it's not necessarily my style. So I feel like I can't really do my best work if it's not my style. So keep that in mind. Don't just jump on something that maybe isn't you.
Because if you don't love it and it's not you, chances are you're going to have a hard time having passion for it and doing good.
And it might ruin you on it, so make sure you love it.
What memory has made you both laugh the hardest?
Oh.
There's some funny ones. I don't know. I can't think of any one particular. Here's a tip for you guys in your relationships, especially if you're young and forgetful like me. Write the fun stuff down.
Yeah.
In a little journal or piece of paper.
Because you will slowly start to forget.
You will forget that, man. I mean,
I'm so grateful. I wrote down like our first dates. And even though I feel like I remember it really good, I'll go back and I'll read it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that we had talked about that. Or that was so important to me at the time. So make sure you write stuff down. Like you just said. Okay, we got our walkway done. I feel like they didn't have little people in this one, which is sad. They usually have like people. Look how cute.
People want to know how we met, how we proposed. We met at a friend's.
You're talking so fast.
We're going to go fast. When we were 17, we met at a friend's. Summer after our junior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
We were
it's the last day of school, actually.
We were team roping and having a barbecue. So we met through just friends, common friends.
Yep.
And how did we propose? This is more for me because obviously
proposed,
I proposed.
Actually, I want to tell the story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I knew that he was going to propose at some time because I had picked out the ring, but he waited months.
Oh my, it was like a month.
Okay, either way, I knew he had the ring, and so I was like, every time I saw him, I like had my hair
I wanted
done,
to wait till I was done
makeup,
with welding school.
My nails, I was trying so hard to make sure I was ready because I didn't want to like show up in sweats and messy hair and him propose, obviously, you know. Anyway, so we were, what were we doing that day? We were watching General Conference from the LDS Church, right?
Which one knockout question somebody asked, what religion are we? We are Christians and specifically the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yep. So we were watching General Conference. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's great. But we were watching it, and then he's like, hey, we should go for a drive. It was October, so all the leaves were gorgeous. So he took me up the canyon, okay? And he's like showing me all this pretty air, this area that was gorgeous, okay? And he was teasing me, which was so rude because I told him I would love to.
I had this plan, by the way. This was part of the plan.
To get engaged in fall leaves, you know? So he takes me up there and he is like picking up rocks, and we're like on this bridge and it's so pretty. And he's like picking up these rocks on it, and I keep thinking that he's like about to kneel, you know? Or like get on one knee. But he doesn't. So then he keeps doing it, teases me a few more times. We leave, we go down the canyon, and I was kind of sad. Like I was like, oh well, like it'll happen. So we just moved on. Anyway, then he's like, hey, I gotta run over to my grandpa's. Did you have your horse over there at the time?
I had a handful of horses we were training and some of my own over there.
Yeah, so he's like, I gotta run over to my grandpa's quick. Do you want to come? I was like, yeah, for sure. So we're walking down this little like dirt road, and he's like, let's go check the water and make sure that they have water and everything. I was like, all right, whatever. I just go with the flow, you know? And as we like go down and we turn the corner and we're overlooking like this pretty field, like all these leaves are falling down on us. It was like so pretty.
It was pretty. And
all of a sudden I kind of look down the field and I can see like he has this cute little thing set up, and I like knew it was going to happen. And then at that point, as we were walking, I kind of got a glimpse of like family members. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he took me over to this cute little like shrine that he made of us, which was so cute. And then he proposed to me. And it was great. And I cried.
See, I threw her off, and then when she was least, it worked good. She was least expecting it. She was kind of in the doldrums. She was a little sad.
I was a little sad.
So I boosted her spirits.
I was only for a second, though. Okay, next question.
Did you ever have to do long distance relationship, I'm guessing? Any tips? No, we didn't really have to do long distance.
We lived an hour.
We lived like 45 minutes, an hour away. I mean, it wasn't bad, though.
For us, that's normal, though. We drive almost 45 minutes to our closest Walmart. So to us, that's not a big deal. For others, that might be like, oh my gosh, I can't just
Plus, when you do it a lot, I mean, we were together for a while, so we were pretty plumb used to it.
When we were, during our senior year, I think we only saw each other mostly on the weekends until the end. We were like, okay, this is done. We got to see each other more. So
our schedule's freed up. She was taking a lot of college classes.
Yeah.
So she was pretty busy, and I always worked through high school quite a bit, and so...
Yep.
Training horses and whatnot, time consuming.
Technically no, but sort of.
Technically no.
We just made sure to make time for each other. We talked on the phone almost every day when we didn't get to see each other.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
Because it's not going to be a lot, obviously. It's long distance. Quality over quantity.
Yep. So true.
Make it worth it.
Yep. Okay.
I think so.
I got to show you this really quick. It's nothing crazy, but...
It's edible. Oh, that's fun.
Look at our cute little house. Okay. So we want to say thank you so much for being here. Please go like and subscribe to our channel. We are so grateful for you guys. We are at like 2,500 subscribers, which is really cool because our goal was 1,000 by Christmas, and you guys have definitely exceeded that expectation.
So almost tripled it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we will see you in next week's video, which is going to be like our Thanksgiving like vlog. We're just gonna share.
It's going to be fun. You guys are going to want to tune in. We got a lot of fun things planned. It's pretty casual, but it's going to be fun.
Yep. And hit the bell so that you know when we post it.
Hit the bell. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Comment on Instagram.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.
See
Bye.
Ya. Bye.